So you've got a big one this weekend over in the UK. Jack Catterall, Josh Taylor. Finally, these two guys get in the ring for their rematch. You know, the tagline for this fight is "Hate runs deep," and that's a pretty
Mm.
powerful tagline. You know, we see a lot of bad blood between fighters in the build-up to fights in boxing, Eddie, and oftentimes it turns out to be, in some ways, more manufactured than it is actual. The disdain these two seem to have for each other. How real is it, and how does it match kind of some of the other examples of bad blood you've seen in the past?
It's like this is an attack on sight kind of relationship, you know. Like I brought fighters together. I'm talking about Froch Groves, Bellew Cleverly, Quigg Frampton. Like you bring them together, they do a face off. Maybe after 30 seconds, someone says something, someone pushes someone. This is like as soon as I get within grabbing distance, I'm going to put my hand around your throat. You know, it's kind of like, and they never stop. I mean, actually, yesterday, sometimes you find this. The fight week press conference is a bit more tame, you know, and it was yesterday. The weigh-in today was quite, you know, dramatic. And then Josh Taylor kind of tapped Jack Catterall and he put his hand around his throat again. I was like, here we go again. So, yeah, there's a lot of bad blood in this fight. It's a big fight. You know, there's 11,000 sold out. It's had a lot of attention over here in the UK. Obviously, there's a huge amount of narrative, a lot of controversy from the first fight 2 years ago. And really, careers on the line, really, in terms of being in big fights. Like both guys want to fight the big names in the division, want to challenge for the world titles. And if they lose, they're a million miles away from this. So, you know, the first fight was quite a cagey affair. And I think this one will be very different. I don't think either guy will be wanting to leave it to the scorecards. And I expect a great fight tomorrow.
Why is this fight such a big fight over in the UK? There are no belts on the line in this fight. And the first fight was competitive, but it wasn't exactly the most aesthetically pleasing fight in the ring. Why
No,
has
but I
this
just think it's
become?
like rival. We're a bit strange over here. Like, you know, it's like it was actually quite violent the first time around in the build up, and then obviously with all of the controversy, it's like the families have got involved. You know, it's been on social media for 2 years. Like everyone remembers what happened, and you know it's England versus Scotland, two fiery characters, and it's just just took off. You know, we sold 11,000 in like an hour. So it's one of the biggest fights we've had over here for a while. It's great timing as well. You know, we've got a lot of big fights going to Riyadh next week as well, of course, with a 5v5. And it's great to put, the biggest British fight of the year so far by a long way on British soil. So, you know, it's going to be a great atmosphere in there tomorrow.